everyone, Patty here, full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari, better known as Girl Hustle on YouTube. Today I'm going to share with you some of the plushes that sold for me over the last couple of months. I sell other stuff online. I do sell plushes though. The reason I'm doing this video is I want to share with you some of the things that made me purchase the stuffed animals that I did and why I purchased them, what I paid for them, how much I sold them for, and this video will give you an idea of what to look for, I look for in selling plush. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is the Animal Alley plush, the penguin. I sold this. I paid $2.99. I will usually only pay $2.99 is the highest I'll pay for a stuffed animal. I usually do not pay more than $2.99, and that's on the high end. I usually will not spend that much money on a plush toy, but I seen it was an Animal Alley. But the reason I purchased this was because of the size. It was 26 inches long. I paid $2.99. I sold it for $30. The next one I sold was the Possum Pink Bunny. I paid 99 cents. I sold it for $16.99. And the reason I purchased it was actually a Build-A-Bear. The number one reason was, though, it was new with tags. So that kind of got me right there, seeing that it was new with tags. The brand was Build-A-Bear, and it sold for $16.99. I think I could have gotten more for it, but I just sold it. The next one I out is the Rhode Island Novelty, and this is the 3-foot long snake with the big eyes. Actually, I paid $1.99 and I sold it for $24.99 plus $9.99 shipping that the customer paid. I purchased it because it was cool looking. It was unique. It wasn't really unique, but it was different. And the big eyes, the big plastic eyes on the snake, I thought, you know what? I'm going to try it. Sold for $25. The next one is the Shotgun Red Plush. This I paid $1 for. Customer paid $5.49 shipping, and I sold it for $12.99. I purchased it because it was vintage and it was different, unique. Never seen one before, so I think I could have held out for. I had it listed for $19.99, and this is one of those things that I marked down. I was waiting for a while, and I thought I might be waiting a while for the right buyer, and I thought so I just marked it down, and I got $12.99 for it, and I was happy with that because I paid $1. The next one is the Jurassic Park dinosaur. Paid 99 cents, sold it for $12.99, and the customer paid $4.99 shipping. The reason I purchased it was for the brand Jurassic Park. It's a dinosaur, which there's a lot of collectors of, and also the brand of Jurassic Park. Okay, so the next one we have is the octopus, the red octopus. That one I paid $1.99 for. I paid $1.99 for the octopus, and it sold for $16.99. Customer paid $9.99 shipping. What's interesting about this sold, it sold right when it was pretty, just really bad, and I was surprised that it sold. But anyway, because it's plush, and anyway, I sold the octopus, and next thing you know, I opened up my email. I thought, oh, here we go. They want to return it. Because what I do is I always wash my plush before I ship them. And with this particular one, it was big. It was a big plush, and the legs were long, and so I washed it, and it took a good 2 days to actually dry. And I thought, oh, I was worried about it staining and all of this. I was just worried about when I shipped it because it was dry, but I don't think it was completely dry. But I wanted to get it out to the customer, but I wanted to wash it. I wash all of them, so I get this email and I open it up, and the customer says to me, it was a man. He messaged and he says, "I just wanted to know if you washed this prior to shipping." And I said, "Yes, I did. I washed. I just went into this explanation, but." I did tell him that I washed it prior to shipping, and he was so happy. He thanked me. He said, "Thank you so much. It's for my I guess his little boy." And he just, before he gave it to him, he just wanted to make sure it was washed. I'm not sure. I usually have it in the listing. I don't remember if I had it in the listing that I washed it. I usually do put all Plush is washed prior to shipping. I don't remember on this one, but anyway, he was happy with it, and so it sold for $16.99. I paid $1 or $1.99, but that was that one. Snowflakes. This one is actually a tie, and the reason I purchased it was because it was a bigger tie. It wasn't one of the smaller ones, and it had snowflakes, which was kind of Christmassy. I knew there'd be a collector on that one, so I did purchase it. It was $1.99 I paid. I sold it for $16.99, and the customer paid $14.70 for shipping. This one's a small one, Angry Birds. I paid 25 cents for it. I sold it for $10.99, and the customer purchased $5.79 shipping. The next one is Clifford the Puppet, Clifford the Puppet. I paid 99 cents, sold it for $5.99, and the customer paid $5.79 shipping. It was vintage, and this is why I picked it up, and it was also a puppet, which is kind of a little bit different. So next is I sold all those things that I just had mentioned. I sold them on eBay. The next item I had sold is on Mercari, and it was a Harley Davidson teddy bear. I paid $1.99. I sold it for $25 on Mercari, and the customer paid, I think it was $11 shipping or $16 shipping. I'm not exactly sure on that one, but sold for 25 bucks. Very happy with that. The reason I purchased it was because of the brand, but it was also seasonal, and I figured I had the scarf. Somebody's going to be interested in it. I also sold this pumpkinberry, and that sold for $14 with $4.99 shipping. That was pretty sure a Boyd's Bear. And the last item was the Winnie the Pooh. I sold for $11, or I sold it for $11 with $4.99 shipping on Mercari. And that's just a couple of the things that I wanted to share with you. Like I said, I sell a bunch of different stuff, but I do sell Plush. I love selling Plush. It's easy. It ships fairly cheaply, depending. Some of the bigger items ship for more money, but don't pass by Plush. What I really look for in the Plush is I try to get them for a quarter. A lot of times you can get them for cheap if you can find them. They're fairly cheap to find and source. Yesterday, I got a bunch of cool ones. I'm going to share them with you when they sell. But I look for ones that are unique, interesting, and that stick out to me. I do pick up a lot of the brand names, and I do have another video if you want to check that one out on Plush and some of the brands that I sell. And that one goes over some of the ways to wash it, some of the brands to look for, and stuff like that. But I just wanted to let you know some of the ones that sold for me over the last couple of months. And if you haven't already, and I said it before, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.